Club, and Rumble. So yeah, are we switched over? We switched over? All right, sweet. Okay. Where were we here? We were talking about before. Oh, she said men and women are equal. Well, why do you think men and women are equal?
Well, she's back.
Yeah, I know. Why do you think men and women are equal, Miss Pilot?
Men and women are equal because just because we have a different body part doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but don't you think that those different body parts create different changes within us?
Yes and no. Like, yes, obviously a woman can have more estrogen and a man can have more testosterone, and it'll make
So that inherently means we're not equal.
But we still have the same other parts. Like, we can all smell, see, hear, talk, feel.
Okay. I mean, I'm
so sorry.
Myron, she owns 2 properties, by the way, apparently.
All right, I'll make it simpler. Men are better than women at almost everything.
No.
They are. Let's name something that a woman is better than a man is, and don't say childbirth because men can't compete in that.
Do my hair, cooking.
Yeah.
The best chefs are men.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, men do cook better.
The best
Jamaican
chefs
men.
in the world are men.
Let's have a cook-off
only date
right
Jamaican
now.
men.
Let's have a cook-off.
Jamaican men will kill you in a cooking. Men, Jamaican men.
All right. Anyway, it's very simple, ladies. Men are better than women at almost everything, and I'm tired of like kind of tiptoeing around this and saying that like men and women are equal, and no, that's not true. Women just suck at a majority of things compared to men. We're stronger than you guys. We're taller than you guys. Better lung capacity, more muscle mass. We create more things. We have more spatial awareness. Like, really, there's not much that women are better than men at. Men are better than women in every single regard. Society was built by men to benefit you guys for the most part, because now you guys live life on easy mode. But women don't build or innovate anything. And I'm tired of like always having to like lie and be like, no, women are special too. Like, if we had to rely on female ingenuity, we'd still be in caves, bro.
Would you be here if it wasn't for us?
You need a man to have a child.
Yes, you do.
You would still be in our body though. If it wasn't for us,
No,
would you
but
jerk off?
technically
You
the
could not
baby
jerk
would still
off
be
and
in him.
produce a child. Is what I'm trying to say.
I literally just
mean,
said
you
at the top of this discussion.
I know.
Name something else besides childbirth, right? Because you need 2 parties to do that. Where a woman is competing with a guy, and what did you do? You did exactly what I said not to do. Again, proving my point that women are stupid, and they can get away with being stupid. Because let me explain this: you guys can get away with being, dumb because no one cares about a woman's intelligence. But it's ironic because you're the one that mentioned intelligence earlier.
Ooh, and
don't you want a smart woman?
No, it's epiphany.
And it's like,
yeah, I learned something today. Thank you. I learned something today. I will never give a man my intelligence again. I will wantar eso. You're gonna get a dumbass.
Can I say something?
Do you not? Okay, do you not see how like you said intelligence is important, and then we got into this discussion. I said at the top of the discussion, name something besides having a kid, because a man can't actually do that. So there's no viable competition here. And what did you do? We can have kids.
You can't have kids without a man, though.
You can. They have to bust in you.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Bust it.
I said name something that women are better at, right? That men and women can actually compete on, and you can't name anything. So you have to literally name what I said not to name in the beginning.
Yeah, you did.
And you made an argument about intelligent women, which is comical.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Stupid.
Saying, don't you want a smart woman? Well, what is this? You know what I mean? Like,
Myron, did you read
skills.
Sister Soldier's book Midnight? Because you remind me a lot of Midnight. He's also Sudanese.
I don't know who Midnight is.
Really?
It's from a book. I read the whole series.
It's called Midnight?
It's called Midnight, and there's also Midnight in the Meaning of Love, and there's other things. But
what's he like?
Just like Myron.
Well, here's the other thing too. I want to
Just
also
not dark, tall,
address.
dark and well, he's tall, but he's not super dark.
Here's another thing I also want to address. Like, if you were a man and you said something so ridiculous, we'd be roasting you right now because you made an argument earlier
Deadass.
saying I'm
Deadass.
intelligent.
Agree.
Right?
Agree.
But like, since you're a female, right? Well, I said that was dumb, but most men would not call you dumb.
Yeah.
Most men never
I
call
appreciate
women
it,
dumb.
though.
You know, and this is precisely my point. Women are never really actually held to a standard. So the very metrics that they claim that they have, I'm intelligent, I'm cool, I'm smart, or I'm interesting. Well, you never really get to get that tested in the real arena because men lie to women all the time.
But can I?
So like what ends up happening is you think that you're intelligent, you think that you're interesting, and then you meet somebody and they're honest with you, like, yeah, you're kind of dumb and boring. Not saying that about you.
No.
But it's amazing how like you threw out the term intelligence, and then literally 20 minutes later, I say, don't say that. That's not a part of the discussion, and you say it. See where I'm going with this? It's kind of funny.
It's only because my baby daddy gave me children, and the sperm that goes inside of you stays in your brain.
Stupid.
So whatever stupidness he had stayed inside of me.
So you fuck stupid niggas.
Agree.
So then,
Yo.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had to make a joke. I had to make a joke.
No
We had to make the situation lighter. We had to make the situation lighter.
That's a good excuse.
Listen, hey, it's always good to have a friendly, discussion. We don't have to agree to. We can agree to disagree.
no, but never mind.
Well, there's no real like.
What you gotta say?
There's no
Fresh?
real disagreement because
What
like
you gotta
men
say?
truly are better than women
Fresh.
at everything. I think at this point it's just a fact.
We should show them that video we did earlier, but nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Can I see?
like, do you guys? How are women better than men at anything?
I mean,
See, and this is what I mean. So, like, we live in a society where we've civilized the world so much, we've made it so comfortable, we've made it so safe that like women don't understand their inferiority anymore.
But can I say that amongst women there is a competition, there is a standard that we give each other as mother and as women, aside from men. That is
Okay.
that is another point of view.
You saying people have different
No, like as women.
roles in life as far as men and women.
Well,
You know what's
no.
interesting?
I'm saying is
What
that
are you saying
women
right now?
we hold each
Yeah.
other as a standard. Like we have a standard. Like when you become a mother, you become a wife. Women judge each other. Women like we judge each
Women
other
do judge each other, yeah.
way more than like and a man. I'm gonna say it. A man said it tonight. Hey, they don't need us to be smart. They don't need any of that. But we judge each other. Oh, she a hoe. She this. She ain't smart. She ain't this.
You do realize you're refuting your entire argument by saying this, right? From earlier.
No.
I'm
saying no. Hey, I'm agreeing. Hey, what I
But
thought.
then earlier
what
you were
I
talking about
thought.
intelligence.
Is it okay to say, hey, what I thought maybe? Hey, I thought men wanted a smart woman. Maybe I learned something today.
You were born in Miami, right?
Born and raised.
So on one end, right, you say men want an intelligent woman. I
I'm not.
say not. You literally you said or they should. I tell you that's not how the real world works. We don't care about that. Then you go in and you talk about when women are when there's inter-competition between men and between women, they're competing on children, beauty, the caliber
if
of
you're
men
the
that they're with,
best.
etc. So you're admitting that meritocracy means nothing in the female realm.
So why do you guys, as women, feel like we're better than men because we have stuff handed to them and they have to work harder? Or what are
Well, she thinks they're equal, which I wouldn't even concede that they're equal.
I was just saying you made a point tonight.
Yeah, they called you a sperm whale, nigga. Yo, what the fuck?
Do you still think men and women are equal then?
Yes.
you still do?
Yeah.
Why?
We just are.
Can you tell me why? Or articulate why? Explain why?
Women can go to school too. We can get an education, get a bachelor's degree, whatever. We can have the same jobs a man can do and make the same amount of money as a man.
Okay, you have equal opportunities, but what does that have to do with women and men being equal? Equal opportunity is not the same as of them being equal from a merit base.
What makes you better than women?
Men in general makes
Yeah.
men are taller, men are stronger, men built the world and
So
civilized the world. Men literally have been created 99% of the inventions that make life easy now. Women don't innovate anything. There's no ingenuity with females a lot of the times. Like everything was created by men. Women don't create anything.
So we're
RP
stupid?
to the woman who created the GPS. She died yesterday.
Women didn't create the GPS.
Yeah,
That's a fallacy.
it was a
What
black
happened to
woman
all the
who
women
All
designed
right,
NASA?
Mo,
GPS.
Google that because I think someone said this before when I
What
was on college
about
campus.
who invented a car? Who invented a plane?
Men.
How
Three
do
men
you know that?
created the GPS. 3 men.
Yeah, 3 men made the GPS, so that's wrong. And what about you said who invented the car and the plane? That was men. Okay. Actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, let's go through this. You want to know something
You're sitting
interesting?
on the
Let me
couch.
prove how men and women aren't equal. With all due respect, you probably have a 60 IQ. You're probably legally retarded,
No, I'm
right?
not.
However,
Why you?
That's rude.
however, it's the truth.
No.
However, but you're able to live on your own, have 2 different apartments, self-sustain. If you were a man with that brain, you would literally be living in poverty.
Oh my god.
Can I get disability with that?
No.
Can I get disability?
I'm crying.
Just being honest. Like, I'm not even trying to be an asshole or anything. But if I took your brain,
You are being an
if I
asshole,
took your
though.
brain and I put it in a man's body,
Myron.
that guy would be cooked for life.
Myron, I
No.
really don't feel like you're an asshole. I just feel like you're an honest person.
I feel like he's an asshole.
he's not an asshole. He's
Yeah,
just real.
you're
He's
just
real.
You
sad.
have an
He's
IQ
real
of
as
60.
fuck.
I said, damn, why you said it? He said, because it's true.
People mistake realness for an asshole.
Agree.
And it's not being an asshole. It's just being real.
This motherfucker is a hole of an ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, as men, like, we don't have. Fortunately, she's a woman, so she was able to do other things that don't require intelligence or anything like that. I was an exotic dancer. Now I clean houses, blah, blah, and that's fine. I'm simply saying that this is not an opportunity afforded to men. So we can't afford to be stupid. Only women could afford to be stupid.
Boobs and brooms.
If I spoke to her that you did, and I was like had that brain, I would literally be struggling through life.
Agree.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a woman. I can't let me just get on a pole and dance. Like, nobody wants to see some nigga dance. Like, that's not what it is.
Well, that's not
So-
true. There's male strippers.
Where?
There's gay male strippers too.
I mean,
In Fort Lauderdale and Wilton Manors.
they have to work out, right?
Yeah, male. Okay, that is such a
I
small.
have a friend that's a male
That's
stripper.
such a small percentage of
They
the
have them
exotic
in New
dancer
York
base. It is
and
such a small
Colorado,
percentage of the
Denver.
exotic dancer base. For every female strip club, for every 10 or 20 female strip clubs, there might be one male strip club, maybe
Yeah.
one. Or they use that female strip club and they bring men in on one night.
Oh my God.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you laughing.
Is that you? Have you been here
That is
before?
her.
Have you been here before?
That looks
no,
so
they just
edited
they just made it. Yeah, look, man, I'm not trying to insult you or whatever, but like, women definitely are not equal to men in any regards. And you guys are definitely not held to the same standard equally as men either.
Well,
not.
women can be mechanics. Women can do anything. Women can.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. And I talked about this in my book. Why is that women have more education than ever before? They graduate college at a higher rate. They have more opportunity. They can literally do everything a man can do, but men still dominate certain job fields. Despite the fact that women have more opportunity and they get affirmative action to join those job fields.
Well, maybe some women don't want to do it.
Okay, why do they not want to do it?
They just aren't interested in it.
Okay. So women have the opportunity to do these things, but they choose not to. So whose fault is that?
Well, it's those women, but some women can be mechanics and they.
But
do it,
overwhelming
like-
majority don't.
Because it's all about gender roles.
Okay, let me
honestly.
let me be more
wanna be
blunt about this, because I'm
100%.
trying to lead you to the water, but I don't think you see what I'm. Let me be very blunt about this. Women are lazier than men in general because women can afford to be. Men cannot.
Yeah.
You can go ahead if you want and find a guy that could take care of you. It's an option. I'm not saying you guys are going to do that, but it is an option. We don't have that option. It's either you make something happen or you're a loser. So we don't have the same safety nets that you guys have.
Yeah.
So this is why women can be lazy, can be stupid, can be not productive, because you guys are not selected by a man based on your productivity. However, our productivity is heavily scrutinized when a woman is selecting us. Do you have ambition? Do you have the ability to create resources? Are you a go-getter? Do you work hard? We
Like,
don't care
what do you
about
bring
any of
to
these
the
things with you
table?
guys, though.
But what if a woman wants to take care of the man and pay for everything, like a sugar mama?
That rarely, if ever, happens. And if it does happen, 9 out of 10 times, the relationship never lasts.
Agree.
Actually, a woman earning more money than her man is one of the biggest precursors to the end of a relationship.
Agree.
Yeah.
What?
A screen?
What screen? The smoking thing?
The her, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
What?
Yeah, so I like, this is why women are not equal to men. Because you guys are just simply not held to the same standard.
Okay.
I mean, you're in the military, right? When you did boot camp and you had to do your test or whatever, were your standards the same as a guy?
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Okay. Yeah, they weren't. They were different.
So we're not equal at all. You're inferior even physically too.
but we have different body sizes, different heights.
That's irrelevant.
Goes back to different
If I join the
standards.
military and another guy joins the military, we still got to knock out a certain amount of push-ups and run time, everything. But women have it decreased
Yeah. We do.
significantly.
Definitely. We didn't have to run that much
Yo,
in PE as men.
the reality is, man, equality is a lie, and we feed it to you guys. But realistically speaking, if we only picked the best and the brightest, women wouldn't be involved in most situations. We kind of give you guys a seat at the table because we want to have sex with you guys. But realistically speaking, men are better than women at everything. So I think women need to go back to the kitchen. I don't think you guys should vote. If I'm going to be all the way honest, I think we should take a majority of your rights away. I don't think women should even have certain rights given
Well,
to them.
like you're from the Middle
right?
East and
Which
Africa,
right? I was
whatever.
just
Like
gonna ask
that's
you, which
what they
rights do you
believe
feel?
too. They believe that women
Hold
can't
on.
drive.
Let him explain which
believe
right.
Women,
I don't think women should have the right to vote. I think they should be subordinate to a man, whether it's their father or their husband or their brother. I think they should be not allowed outside the house at certain times. I don't think they should be allowed to drive in a majority of situations. I don't think that they should have the ability to have any type of discourse in certain fields that account for great human responsibility, like government or positions of power. Yeah, I just think in general,
Yeah, we can have kids.
yeah, that's your job, to be honest.
Okay.
Yes.
That's honestly your job.
That's
So the
very
moment I
close-minded.
meet
That is-
a
and if I'm gonna
man,
be
That's very
honest,
close-minded,
If
though.
I'm gonna
That's very
and
close-minded.
here's the other thing too. Let me be all the way
very
1,000.
close-minded.
It's really the only benefit you guys bring to society is having children. Let me explain. You guys are slower. You guys are weaker. You guys are a liability because men typically have to provide and protect for you guys. No, I'm just.
No, but have a C-section. Have a C-section. That is one. No, dead ass. Have a C-section.
Let him explain.
I'm sorry. I just. How
Myron
dare
was
you,
still
sir?
talking. Myron was still talking. He wasn't even done.
And I'll shut up
Black
now.
Queen.
I'll shut up now.
Go ahead, Myron.
Go ahead, Myron.
Since the beginning of time, the male species within the human, the male side of the human species has always had to protect and provide. Go out there, create more resources, not just for himself, but for a woman and children, because a woman cannot go out and hunt and create enough calories for herself and her offspring. So she needs a man to do that. So a man, by definition, it's built into us, we must create more resources for a female and a child. So in other words, you guys are a liability to society. But we deal with this liability because if we don't have women, we can't populate the society, can't populate the society, we die off. So your main commodity, honestly, is procreation.
Yeah.
If you're not having kids, you're effectively useless. Let me explain why. You guys are weaker than us. You guys are dumber than us. You guys are smaller than us. You guys can't hunt like us. You guys can't do certain things like us. So if you're not having kids, you're just a more useless male.
Can I
Like
say something
gay
real quick?
men.
But you don't think we do other things that are more?
Hold on. Let me say something.
Hold on. Stop. You're capable of doing other things, but men are still better at you than it. Just because you're capable doesn't mean that's optimal. A woman
Okay.
can do it, but is she the best? No.
But doesn't mean every male. We're living at different times. We also have to adjust to the times that we're living in. We're not living in back in the cave days when we did have the hunters and the males. We're also dealing with men who have very low testosterone.
Okay.
That also affects other things.
Let's modernize this then.
Until-
When I'm
Let's
saying,
modernize-
stop.
no,
Let's
deadass.
modernize this.
Deadass.
So because we're on a topic here and I don't want to get off it.
Okay.
Let's modernize it. I still think, because you're saying, well, we live in a different world. Women need to work and earn their own money. Fine.
No.
I get that. I get that because men aren't stepping up. What I am saying is they should be prioritizing having kids and a family over their job. But the problem is that women, I wrote this in my book too, it comes travel, career, making money, education. Having a family and kids is like 7th in the totem pole. I think it needs to go the other way around.
That's the top of my list.
And
My
and I
son-
think it
my
needs to go
son
the
is
other way
top
where
of
women
my
are
list.
prioritizing having a family. I'm not saying don't get a job or whatever. I understand it's 2026
Oh, I agree.
and
Mom
inflation.
first.
But the problem is that women prioritize other things that, quite frankly, doesn't serve them, and men are better than them anyway.
But
The reason why women prioritize that is because men are not doing what they're supposed to do as a man today.
Or sometimes we end up with men that unfortunately are not stepping up to the provider.
That's what I just said.
And- no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not doing.
Hold on, who's choosing the men though? Because responsibility is important.
We're
You chose
choosing
your man.
each other,
Yeah.
though.
No. You choose who you want to be with, right?
Yes.
So who's choosing the man?
The thing
You
is,
are.
I leave. I don't have no problem with leaving.
Yeah. So imagine this. She chose a man that gave her kids. That wasn't good, right? Whose fault is that? Her fault. So I'm just saying, as a
You
man,
got 4 months to
yeah,
get an abortion.
Listen,
This conversation don't have nothing to do with
if
this.
they're
I ain't got no
bums-
damn kids.
if they're bums,
You got 4 months to get an
100%.
abortion.
But you chose to have a kid with that bum. Whose fault
Exactly.
is
Yeah, 4 months to get an abortion.
I ain't got no kids.
it's
So-
responsible
so-
party.
that? So look.
So this
well, no,
conversation don't
no, no.
apply to me.
If you don't open up your legs, he can't go inside. If not, that's something else. So I'm just saying, in that example, you're the one with the choice.
Yeah.
Your body, your choice, right?
Yeah.
So don't back up, no, nigga. Come on, man.
No, that's true.
Anyhow,
Do you believe in the right for abortion?
I'm still researching that topic.
yeah, can we go to Rumble? Because I
So-
need to say something important.
Okay, just one last thing before we switch over there.
God,
Yeah, so like when I say that like men are better than women at everything, what I'm saying is that like we're better than you guys at most things that matter, and I think women should be focusing on having kids and a family. Again, I'm sensitive to the fact that it's 2026 and inflation is high, but the issue is that you guys prioritize career and money over family. Like family's like 8th place. If I'm at an 18, let's say I'm at an 18-year-old girl today, right? 19 years old, 20 years old, whatever. What do you want to do? You know what she's gonna say? I want to go to school.
Career.
I want a career. That's a
Agree.
problem.
Agree.
That's a big problem.
I mean, agree that they're gonna want that.
Yeah, but I think that's a problem. She should be saying, I want a family, but instead she's like, I want to live my life and go to school.
But is it okay to say that, hey, maybe it's a little scary world we live in, and for a lot of women, they're scared of men that are a little bit more
Scarcity
feminine.
mindset?
Huh?
Scarcity mindset?
They're scared of men that are more feminine.
Not more feminine, but that are not stepping up to the plate, that are not doing that male role. So
Stop
maybe
fucking them then.
Yeah, but if your goal is to go to school and get educated, you're not going to be looking for that type of guy anyway. Most girls want to go to college and be sluts for 4 years. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
College is an acceptable way to be a degenerate for 4 years. It's a socially acceptable way to be a loser.
I mean, I started working and I took my career on. I didn't do that route. So every woman and every person is different.
But you still prioritize the career first, right?
No, I had a child very young,
Okay.
at 22,
Okay.
and
I mean,
whose fault is that, nigga?
That's still kind of. I mean, that's prime. That's not too young.
that wasn't young. Yeah.
I was
yeah,
pregnant
22
at
is
22.
I was
prime.
22,
I had
hey.
my baby at 22, so.
Yeah,
prime,
that's
yeah.
actually the best time to have it.
Yeah, go find. Yeah,
and
good
guess
job.
what? Hey, it didn't work out with the father of my kids.
Why?
However, why? Oh, I'll admit it.
Your fault, yeah.
Both, but it was a lot of trauma.
Not your fault.
On my side.
Well,
I'll admit
That's
it.
on her side.
I'll admit it. Hey, we're all grown. I hope he hears this. I hope he sees me.
All right. So, do you still think men and women are equal?
What was the question again?
No, I know the question. Yes.
You still think so?
Yeah.
You gonna go back? You gonna ask her again why?
No.
It's a mic, please.
Oh no.
I don't even think
No,
she can
I'm
explain
not gonna
why.
repeat myself.
Well, you never even gave a reason.
She's standing on that. She's standing
She
on
can't
that.
even give a reason.
But she's standing on that. She's standing on how she feels.
She gave like the whole like women can do everything a man can do, and I was like, yeah, that's equality of opportunity, but that doesn't mean that women and men are equal. I would argue, if anything, you guys have the equality of opportunity. You guys still suck at everything.
Then why do we have jobs? Then why do we have jobs?
Like, what do you mean? Like, I mean,
Like, why do we have certain jobs? A man can't be a better bottle girl than a girl. a man can't be a better waitress than a girl.
Some man still
A man
You wanna know something interesting?
a man can't be a better esthetician
you
than
want to
a
know
girl.
something interesting?
A man can't be a better motherfucking woman than a mother. Let me stop.
I'm not gonna
Dudes,
lie. That was cringe, nigga.
dudes that serve models actually give way better service to the table than the women do. The women are super entitled, want a big ass tip. Like, the dudes are far more attentive and better.
I never seen a
Than
man
women.
give bottle service ever in my life, like ever.
Yeah,
Literally.
only the hookahs.
Yeah, like hookahs, yeah, but they only just drop it up like, yeah.
I mean, it's called
And actually that proves it, because they will work harder than a woman because they don't have their looks like whatever. So they'll get better service.
It's the women in the
whatever.
back making the hookah though, and they just like, oh, can you
Yeah.
bring this? Because I have a next table to attend to. Like it's stuff like that be happening back in the.
What I'm
hub.
saying is that men tend to do better than women at these fields because they don't have the ability to use their looks to their advantage, so they have to work harder.
Do you have mommy issues?
Bitch. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Am I gonna get off right now?
No.
No,
It's a legit question.
No, I always laugh when women say this.
I'm
It
just
was
asking.
actually my mom that told me all this stuff about women.
Then that, A.
Hey, what? B.
She always told me, like, yo, like, you know,
Is your mom that
don't
kind
marry
of
an American
woman?
chick. They're lazy. They're not gonna cook and clean for you.
Annoying.
If she's not
You
from
know,
here,
they're
I
gonna
would,
argue
I
with
would-
you.
Where were you born?
Do you have food issues?
Who?
You.
Food issues.
Were you born in America?
Do you have gay issues?
Wow.
That was lame, man. Try again, nigga. That was lame.
I was gonna say suck dick, but I didn't want to be nasty.